Hello guys and welcome. Today we're gonna go over how to make your MW3 looking crispy and bring out the true beauty of the game. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is to go into the Nvidia control panel. Okay, so when you're in, you go to the adjust image settings with preview and then just set this to use the advanced 3D image settings. Then you can press take me there if you want to. You can also just press the manage 3D one. Okay, so when you're in the control panel, you go to the manage 3D settings. You've probably done this before, but you go into program settings, and then here at the drop down menu here, you find your Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and the IW5 MP. Make sure it's MP so it's multiplayer, which is where you edit. Alright, so first thing, and it's the filtering. I'm not gonna pronounce it here. Just put it off, and the anti-aliasing, just turn it to enhance the application setting. Go down. You're gonna have anti-aliasing turned off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Go down to multi-frame sample. Put this to on. You can put the power management mode. You need to put this for prefer maximum performance, so you get maximum performance and it's not like saving for battery or something stupid like that. Go down to here, texture filtering. Put this to allow, and you put the that was the negative LOD bias, and then you put the texture filtering quality to high, and you put the this one also to on, and then you go down here to triple buffering and also put that off. This is the optional one. If you go into the global settings and under here the DSR effects, this is like a upscaling tool you can use. So if you put it to 4 times, if you normally are running at 20 by 1080, then it's going to be 4K. Just press this and then press OK. You're going to have 4K quality and just load up the game, but it will decrease your FPS significantly, so I'm not going to use it. So that was the things you're going to do in the Nvidia control panel. So now we're going to go into the in-game settings. Alright, so next up is the in-game settings. So I'm just gonna go boot up MW3. Okay, so now that I'm in, I go to options, I go to video, and then I put it to windowed, no border. You can just put windowed, I don't know, I just prefer it this way. I go down to advanced video. Also, don't make sure to just put it on Windows default, because sometimes it fucks up audio if you put it on the 5.1. Alright, so go into advanced video. I just put the aspect ratio to whatever you want. I have it to 16 by 9. Anti-aliasing off. Screen refresh rate, put it just to your monitor refresh rate. Sync every frame, no. This is just resync, no. Shadows, no. Specular map, yes. I put shadows off because it fucks up my MXAO, which is like a shadow thing. Specular map, yes. Depth of field, no. SSAO, put this to high quality. Soften smoke edges, yes. Bullet impact, yes. Image quality, this is very important. Don't put this, you might think that extra is the best one. No, put it to native, because that's like the best quality. And then you go down to texture quality, put this to manual, and just put all of these to extra. Okay, so now you're gonna go to the Reshade website. It's just reshade.me. Go press download, and just download the latest Reshade here. Save it. Alright, so now I have it here. Press it. Alright, so here you're gonna select your game. Doesn't only work with MW3, it also works with Alright, so here you're gonna select your game. It doesn't have to be MW3, it works with all the cards and almost every game Press here. Just gonna search. Gonna go down, find IW5MP. It's this one. And make sure it's MP because it's multiplayer, you know. Because that's the one you're gonna be using when you edit. And then press U, select the application. And then press yes. And then press Direct 3D9. And then mine would your would say install and then update, but I already have it installed. So alright, so now you should be here. And you're gonna want to go down here and uncheck all, and then check all, and just download. Alright, Reshade setup was successful. Now you can just close this and then boot up MW3. Okay, so now that you're in, you can see up in the corner it says Reshade. You're gonna press home, the home button. Here you have the menu where you can like apply loads of different effects like glow and DOF and all that good shit and shadows and stuff like that. But first I'm gonna go into settings, and I'm gonna put under here effect toggle key. Press this and just press page up because I want to be able to like toggle the effects on and off. And now it should be cool. So now I'm gonna go in game and put on some effects. Okay, so now I booted up in game, and I'm just gonna execute my demo, not my demo, my config file. It's my own name. Okay, so now I just have my config. Doesn't really do anything. It's pretty basic. It's just a basic game, but just different FOV. So now I'm gonna press the home button to bring up the menu again. And it's gonna say, maybe it's gonna say something like that, but it doesn't really matter to me. And then I'm gonna search for MXAO. I just use the default one. You can also just use this one. And you can, as you can see, I'm pressing page up to toggle the effects on and off, but you can see it applies nice shadows and creates more depth in the scenes. And I'm also gonna put on AMD sharpening, which is this. Kind of just sharpens the scene. You can put it. It's a more advanced form of sharpening, a depth sharpening, but it's like 0.6 maybe. And then at last, you could also put on FX AI, which kind of just like smoothens out rough edges. But I also use my Reshade for depth of field. So I'm just gonna go into third person. Okay, so I got this guy now. I'm just gonna set my FOV a bit higher like this. Okay, so then I'm gonna open up my Reshade menu, search for DOF. You can do ADOF, which is like a it kind of like changes as you go ish. But I don't use that. I don't really like it. I use cinematic depth of field. So here you can adjust. This blue line should be where your player is. It's kind of like there. And then you got nice depth of field. Okay, for the depth of field to work, you have to set your global preprocessor definitions to this, and then turn off these two. Okay. So now it's time for inspector. I'm gonna put a zip raw file in the description where you can download the inspector with the BO2 nib, just like a preset for BO2. Just put it. It doesn't really matter where we put it. Just put it where I can find it again. I'm gonna. I also should say that this only works with Nvidia cards and not AMD. Then I'm gonna find my way over to the Nvidia inspector.exe. So you open it. It's maybe gonna say this, I don't know, just press continue. And then here on the driver version, I'm gonna press the icon here. And it's gonna bring up this, where you can like, here you can change. It's kind of like the Nvidia control panel, but you can like change much more in here. And I'm gonna go here to the profile. And I'm gonna go down and select and find MW3 right here. And I'm gonna go here to import profiles. And then I'm gonna go to my downloads on my desktop. Here I have my MW3 inspector preset. I'm gonna link it in the disk. It requires like good PC, but you can always modify it if you need to. Gonna press it, open, apply, yes. Profiles, profile successfully imported. Then I'm gonna apply, press apply changes. So now I have done that. Then I'm gonna just spam this button and then close it. Like this. Let's just close it down. Quit. Quit. Nice. Okay, so now you have installed the inspector, which is like the main thing that does that the game looks so good. It also should be said that I got my preset from another preset Core gave to me. So now it's the CFG part. I'm not gonna speak much about that. My CFG is kind of basic. It's just almost the base game with a couple elements kept. You can see when I executed it, I still got the capture points on because I think it looks kind of cool. And then I just have and you can see my FOV is 75, so it's really basic and just clean. So that was about it. That was my MW3 quality tutorial. This is just how I do it. You can do it yourself in your own way. I don't set any boundaries on anything, but I'm gonna start uploading soon and more frequently, so watch out.